Dice DGen, and today I'm going to be going over one of my first strategies that I ever used when I was playing a game of craps. In a couple of videos, we've gone over some of the basics of the craps, some of the table layout, and today I'm going to go over how I first started playing. I tried to go for a high percentage, low risk strategy. And I'll break down exactly the strategy that I used when I first started playing. I still implement portions of this into how I play now, but this is how I started playing craps, the first strategy that I used. Alright, so I said I was looking for high percentage strategy, minimal risk. So what I would do is, if I was shooting, I would bet the pass line. If I wasn't shooting, I would stay off the pass line. So that was the first portion of the strategy. If I wasn't shooting, I would wait for a point to be established. So let's say, the 4 is the point here. And then I would bet the 6 and the 8. These two numbers, mainly because they have the most combinations on the dice, other than the 7. There's 5 for the 6, 5 for the 8. So basically, the way I thought of it was that I had 10 chances compared to the 6 chances for the 7. So minimal risk would be $24 per shooter on a $10 table. So I'd ask the dealer to place the 6 and the 8. Let's say the 6 hit. I'd get paid $14. What I would do is I would rack this for the first time, so I'd keep it in my rack, so I would just put it back. And then I would wait for one more hit on either the 6 or the 8. So let's say the shooter rolled another 6 or an 8, either one. I'd get paid another $14 here. And what I would do is then I would start taking the $10 from these hits and place it on the 5 or the 9. However, you want to play it. I don't really have a preference between the 5 and the 9. I usually just place the 5 first, and then I go to the 9. Up to you how you want to do it. And then again, I would try to just increase to have all the numbers covered, but still maintain profit. So let's say next roll is a 5, right? I would get paid $14. I'm just gonna put one back. So I got this, and then I would place it on the 9. But every time I'd be racking while I'm doing it, and I would try to secure profit, so I'm playing with house money. So let's do a couple shooters here. Let's see how it works. I'm going to start with a $200 bankroll here, and we'll go for a couple shooters, and we will see how this strategy works. All right, we have a $200 starting bankroll here. I'm going to assume that I'm not shooting on the first one. So in this strategy, I'm just going to be waiting for a point. So we'll get the dice, and we'll see how we do. 3 craps. We don't really care about that for this strategy too much at the moment. So we're just going to shoot again. Yo, 11. Again, doesn't affect us. 2 craps. Doesn't affect us on this roll. 4. All right, so shooter rolled a 4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask the dealer to place the 6 and the 8 for me. So we place the 6 and the 8 here. And now we're looking for the 6 or the 8 to hit. So we have $24 at risk right now. And let's see if we can get a profit on this shooter. Aces does not matter for us. 4. All right, so shooter rolled a 4, so this point does come off. If we did have a pass line bet, we would get paid on the pass line. These numbers are off now since the puck is off. These are considered off. You can turn them on. I personally don't when the puck is off, but if you did want to, you can. But for this strategy, I do not turn them on, so these are off. So now we're looking for another point. And we have a 5. 5 is the point. So now we're looking for that 6 and 8. 10. Doesn't matter for us here. 12. 9. Seems like we're hitting every number besides the 6 and the 8. There's a 6. All right, so we have a $12 6, so that's going to get paid $14, and we are just going to rack this for the first shot here. So I'll just put this on this side just so we can see how we're doing on this shooter. 5. All right, so that's the point. The shooter's hit a couple points so far. So again, our bets are off. Shooter's coming out looking for another point. 8. 8 easy, so the point will be 8. We don't have a pass line, so we're just going to leave this place bet there. If you did have a pass line bet, you could move this to a different number. But since we don't have a pass line, and the strategy we're going for is a 6 and an 8, that's what we're going to do. Next hit on one of these numbers, we're going to rack $4, and then we're going to move one of the numbers, the $10 to another number, like a 5 or a 9. 7 out. So we do lose these bets. So we lost a total of $24. We made back 14, so we did lose $10 on that shooter. And we're going to try it again. So again, I'm going to assume it's not me shooting. I'm going to assume somebody else is shooting here. So we'll give them the dice, and let's see what happens. 8, easy 8 is the point. Again, we don't have a pass line, so we're going to ask the dealer to place our 6 and 8 for $14 each. And shooter's rolling. 2 craps, aces. 4 easy. 3 craps. 7 out. All right, so we did not make any money on this shooter. We actually lost $24. All right, so we did lose on that shooter. I'm going to assume I'm shooting next, so I am going to place a pass line bet here. And you may be asking, why am I only betting the 6 and the 8? Why am I not going elsewhere? This is how I started. This was the strategy that I first started with. As you progress in the game of craps and you learn more, you can start implementing different things for different strategies. Like I said, this is how I first started playing. So just gonna keep rolling it out, and let's see if we can get a little profit here. All right, so this is me shooting. So I do have that pass line bet. 11. So on the pass line, that is a front line winner. So we will get paid 1-to-1 odds. Some people will stack this and have $20 at risk. I'm just gonna rack this here, and we're coming out. 9, center field 9. All right, so we're gonna ask the dealer to place the 6 and the 8, as we have been doing. And I'm going to put single odds behind the 9 here. So we have 3 numbers covered right now. We have the 6, the 8, and the 9. So let's hope we can hit some of these numbers. 5. 9. All right, so we hit that 9. That's our point. So we're going to get paid here. 1-to-1 on the front, and then 2-to-1, or 3-to-2 on the back. And we're going to rack this here, and pucks off. We're coming out again. 8, hard 8. So 8 will be our point. Since we have the place bet on the 8. We're actually going to take this down because we are covered on the pass line here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to ask the dealer to move this to the 9. So he's going to return you $2, and you're going to have a $10 9, and we're going to put, again, single odds behind the pass line there. And we still have the 68 and the 9 covered. All right, so the dice were up against the thing there, but basically the way that works is the stick person or the dealer will say what it was most likely to fall on. So if this barrier wasn't here, what would it have fallen on, which would have been the 5. So we do have a 6 here. So we're going to get paid $14 for our $12 6. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this 10 and put it on the 5, and we're going to rack this 4. And then we're going to try now to collect some profit off these numbers, and then try to expand to the 4 and the 10. So we're trying to use house money basically to make ourselves more money. And we are not going to do it on this roll. 7 out. All right, we'll go for maybe one more shooter here. Again, it's not me, so I'm not placing the pass line. We're just going to wait for the shooter to establish a point. 9, center field 9. 9 will be our point. We're going to drop the dealer $24, and we're going to ask him to place the 6 and 8 for us. And we're hoping the shooter's going to hit some 6s and 8s. There's an 8. So we're going to get paid $14. And we're just going to rack this 14 first here. 9. So that is a winner there. So the puck's going to come off. You know, you would get paid out if you did have the pass line bet. We do not have the pass line, so shooter's coming out now looking for a new point. Yo, 11. So if you were betting the pass line, you would get paid there. 5. 5 is the point. And now we're looking for that 6 and the 8. 4 easy. 10. 7 out. All right, so let's see how we did here. Count this out. So we started with $200. I can tell you we did lose some money here. All right, so we have 100 here. 25, 40, 50, 53. So we did lose $47 here on those few shooters. It was only on a couple of rolls. You know, you do have enough to keep going. I will post a part 2. We're going to continue with this $153. And let's see with a couple more shooters if we can turn it around. As always, thank you guys for watching. Drop a comment if you want to see other strategies. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe for tons of craps content. And check back for part 2. And we will continue with this $153 and see if we can get our initial investment back and maybe win some money. Catch you guys in the next video. Thank you.